Alright everybody, finally making another Yankee relic and auto video. We're up to the letter K. But before I get to that, I added one to the letter H. Got this Aaron Hicks. Thankfully no longer a Yankee, but I didn't have a Yankee auto of him. I had a few of his Twins autos. And as I've said, it doesn't really matter if the player's like a legendary Yankee or not, as long as somebody played on the Yankees. I want at least one Yankee auto of them. I got this one real cheap too, got it for under 10 bucks because of the fact that he's been so bad the past few years. But yeah, that's not bad at all for a museum collection auto, number to 25. So nice one to represent Hicks. Now I don't really need any more Hicks autos. So now let's get to these K guys. Pretty short stack, shouldn't be too long of a video. Starting off with Jim Kaat, who played briefly with the Yankees before my time, but I liked him a lot as an announcer for the Yankees for many years on the MSG network, and then for the first few years of the Yes network. Him and Ken Singleton together were a great announcer duo. Really miss listening to them. Here's Tommy Canley, who's been with the Yankees 3 separate times. They drafted him, then they traded him. He bounced around for a few teams, and they got him back a few years ago. Then left as a free agent, and now this offseason they got him back. Pretty solid reliever, which I guess is why they keep bringing him back. Here's James Caprillion, who was a pretty decent prospect at one point. Sent him to Oakland in the Sonny Gray trade. Hasn't really done much over there. Here's another prospect, Gosuke Kato, I think is how you say that. I think he's still hanging around somewhere, but not with the Yankees. Here's some Michael King autos. He was a starting pitching prospect at first, but has turned into a pretty decent reliever. I think that's where he'll have the most success in his career. There's another Michael King that I got for like $2. He's one of those guys that has had so many autographs that you can get him for like next to nothing. There's a really nice one from National Treasures. Big patch auto, number to 99. Here's a Corey Kluber relic. I don't know if he has any Yankee autos. If not, I hope to make one eventually. Actually pitched a no-hitter for the Yankees in his one season with them. Overall, his one season with them was not very good, but he'll always be in the Yankee history books because of that no-hitter. Here's a Chuck Knobloch auto, 98 Donruss signature. Great leadoff hitter on those late 90s championship teams. Him and Jeter 1 and 2 back to back. They were just so good together. So many games would start with them getting on base and setting up rallies. And he's one of those guys that for a while you couldn't really find a lot of Yankee autos of him. I'm not sure why, but the past few years they've been getting listed more often. And here's a Knobloch and Tim Raines dual relic. Tim Raines was no longer like a star when he came to the Yankees, but was a really solid veteran those years he was here, and still played decent when he got some playing time. Ended up being on 3 championship teams, I think it was. And last one is a bat relic of Tony Kubek, as the Yankee logo kind of painted on there, which I've always kind of gone back and forth on this. Like sometimes I actually prefer if it's just a plain bat piece with nothing on it, but can't deny that it looks pretty cool that way. And so yeah, that's it. That's the end of the letter K. We'll see if I have anything for the letter L.